Today we're focusing on style, your style, not fashion. Fashion is what you're told to wear. It's dictated by people who don't know you. Style is how you take control. It's your statement, it's your armor, it's that first impression that you make even before you speak. Especially if you're going through a transition like a divorce, your style needs to evolve with you. It's not about looking good for others, it's about reclaiming yourself. Making style your identity, your brand. As a divorce and recovery coach for men, I see it all the time. In a poll I did, nearly 80% of divorcing men said that dressing up makes them feel better. 2/3 of men said that they worked on upgrading their wardrobe after their breakup. But 42% of them said that despite trying to dress up, that they gave up because they just simply didn't know how to. It's a legacy that our fathers never left us with because, let's face it, it was seen as femme. My job is to help introduce you to your new life. And that starts with how you present yourself throughout the world and by confidence, body, style, and brand. We tend to stick to our old ways and it's hard for us to get out of our shells. Part of my job is to introduce newly single men to their new life, and that starts with how they present themselves to the outside world, be it confidence, body, and yes, style, to develop their brand. Because you're better than that and you have to stand out because let's face it, the days of the old just didn't work out. You have to develop. It's my personal feeling that it's not enough to say to wear X, Y, and Z. My channel's different and I prefer to show you what to wear. For instance, this $29 Cool Fandy short sleeve shirt that's available on Amazon. You can find the link in the description section of this video. Now, let's get started and let's start revving that engine. So in this video, I'm gonna be changing a few times, and that's to give you ideas on what to wear and where to get it. And no, I'm not a partner nor affiliated with any of these guys. I legitimately just like their clothes. Take for instance this medium lime green $20 Hekaoji long sleeve button down shirt. FYI, my belly circumference when measured is 37. This shirt goes to 44, so there's plenty of room, and I haven't tailored it. I'm actually wearing a clip in the back. And I'll get into measurements later, but you can see that there's plenty of it. And when doing so, why don't you try this $21 collar slick shirt support. What it does, it really makes a difference in the integrity of your shirt, and no matter what you're wearing, be it a polo or what. But it does maintain the integrity of the shirt, so it makes it substantially better. People think of style as superficial, but they forget that it's a type of personal development. Style is timeless, it's not expensive, it's not arrogant, it's wearing this $30 watch because it doesn't have to be a brand. You're the brand, not your watch. Your style must be an extension of your mindset. If you look like you're stuck, you're gonna feel stuck. You gotta change that. You gotta change that average man in you and add some cowbell, because it's not about looks, but rather attitude and fit. So what does a divorce and recovery coach do? Let's put it this way. My ass isn't here to listen to your woes and what Katie did to you. My job is to work with you as a single man and make sure that you work in every aspect of it, be it fitness, be it confidence, be it style, and when you're ready, dating. But we gotta get you going because you're single now, and it's my job to make sure that you thrive as a single male. Where do you start? You start by knowing your body's shape and nailing the fit. To do that, you have to know what body type you are. There are 5 body types: the trapezoid, the rectangle, the oval, the triangle, and last, the inverted triangle. Here are both the shoulder to waist ratio and the waist to hip ratio of each. If you can take a screenshot of it, just pause it on the video, and because it matters. I strongly recommend that you know where you're at, because if you're the inverted triangle, you're going to be dressing differently than if you're the triangle. Fit is a non-negotiable. It doesn't matter if you spend $30 or $300 on a shirt. If it doesn't fit, it's a wash. Too many guys are out there wearing clothing that may drown them or squeeze the life out of them. Dressing well isn't about the clothes. It's about the cut, the fit, the fabric, the color, the pattern you wear. It's supposed to highlight your strengths while minimizing your weaknesses. For instance, if you have a large gut, you want to minimize it. To streamline it, you have to look or wear vertical lines versus horizontal lines, and that way your eyes, they move up and down rather than side to side. But also, don't cut your body in half by using complementary or contrasting colors like this red and green right here. I'm purposely wearing a black belt also to further cut me down the middle. You can see that there's a clear differentiation, and if you have a big gut, you don't want to be showing it. Instead, wear similar colors so that Other people, their eyes just go up and down rather than side to side. I digitally colored this picture and to have monochromatic colors, and look, the gut doesn't stand out. On the other hand, if you got broad shoulders, own them with a well-tailored blazer. This is strategy, not vanity. The point is that if you're single, you're going to need to learn to dress. And that's what I do with my guys. I virtually shop and I recommend items to fit them all at a reasonable price. Fit doesn't have to be rocket science. For instance, I was at Boca Raton Mall in Florida and I took a picture where subsequently this guy, he ended up being on the side of the picture. He's actually reasonably dressed. One exception, his jeans, there are just too many breaks in them. And he could have the option of just getting them tailored, but really there's an easier fix to that. He could just wear different shoes. Here's me wearing trousers that fit me fine, but look at what happens to the break when sneakers are involved versus me when I wear them with simple loafers. When it comes to style, it's all about fit and not the price. Style is about your body type and how it falls on you and drapes on you. It's about accentuating your looks with your body's shape. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna begin with the infrastructure of style, knowing your body type or body shape, because if you know that, then everything else is going to follow. Order this $26 Renfo digital measuring tape to find out and keep you honest. There are 3 key areas that you're going to measure. The first part is the shoulder. Second is the abdominal area, about within an inch of the belly button because that's the thickest part. And last is going to be the hips because you're going to want to determine certain ratios. If you're curious about where you're at, according to NHANES, the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, here's some numbers for you. You might want to keep them in the back of your head. The average 40-year-old male is 5 foot 9 inches tall. They weigh 197 pounds, 25% body fat, and a 41-inch waist. How do you dress if you're oval? If your waist to hip ratio is greater than 1.2, as in suppose your belly's 48 and your hips are 40, it's going to be understandable that you want to change your body type. But remember that you have to dress for the body you have today rather than the body that you want tomorrow. And I see this all the time. Too many guys just wait to lose weight and then buy clothes. You're slowing down a substantial developmental area until you lose weight. Losing weight is not development. Fitness is development. So you work on a number that you want to hit and then you hit the number. And what happens? You stop exercising. It ceases. It's going to take months to reach your goal anyways, and you're neglecting in the meantime a key part of your development for a simple fucking number that should be unacceptable. Instead, learn the process of dressing and start. As mentioned, wear monochromatic colors. You don't want to cut your body into 2 pieces and have your belly protrude. Also, change the way that you're wearing your pants, the size of the pants on the waist or the height of the pants. The good news is that today there's more and more options on using pants because they're higher on the waist, the so-called rise. The higher the rise, the more it helps you look slim because it hides the gut. The goal here is to make the torso look smaller, so using pants that are high rise is one option. The other option is going up on the waist size and wearing your pants higher as well. Wearing them below the gut, what happens is, well, it tends to protrude the gut, making it just go over the belt, and it even shortens the legs. Now, if you guys notice, look how much smaller I look just wearing this collarless shirt. I purposely didn't tailor it because it's beachwear. Now, look how much more slim it makes me look. There's no camera tricks here. This is a medium. So if you are O-shape, what you want to do is you want the focus to go on the shoulders and above. Again, this is a medium and this is a J-Bear from Amazon, and the link is in the description underneath. Now I want you to see that there is a lot of give in the gut. I'm a size 37 and this is 44 inches around. So it's believed that one of the sexiest part of a man's body is not his biceps nor his abs, but close. It's actually a ratio called the shoulder to waist ratio. It's known as the golden ratio and it's not easy to reach. The ratio is 1.62, saying that if I have, for instance, a 53-inch shoulders, I should have a 32-inch gut. And that shit ain't happening. I'm size 37, making my ratio 1.43, just on the inverted triangle portion. But if you are inverted triangle, rectangular, or trapezoid, you're in good shape because there's a soft spot for what to wear. You can try on a Henley, like this 4-pack Henley shirt. I've tried lots of Henleys, and they're usually not fitted. But if you do have the body for it, why not try it on? Gentlemen, in the end, it comes just down to caring more about how you present yourself. An opportunity for development and improve your style. It doesn't have to be expensive. It just takes a little bit of courage, imagination, manpower, and a coach. I'll tell you a story. When I was in the dating world, I tried new things. I remember trying on a ring for my index finger. I put it on and went on a date. That day, of all people I was meeting, it happened to be a fashion designer. We sit down and she looks down and says, "I like your ring." Crap, I'm really pulling this shit off. Try on new things, guys. Even around the house, like try on this guayabera. It's on Amazon. It's a medium. It is more fitted than the others that I recommended. The shirt comes at on the waist size of 42. But get comfortable with your body. Know your body type. Use accessories. We all have our swings and our misses, but it really matters that now more than ever, you have to lift yourself from that horrible defeat that you just had and know that you can become 10 times the man that you're today. Not just by style or fitness, but by growth. And that's what it is all about, right? It's understanding yourself and being present. And that's what I help guys go through. Look me up. Schedule a free consultation because they really are life-changing. And I come with ideas and answers along with solutions. The link is in the comment section underneath. And while at it, join our free and confidential Facebook group. Get involved. Thank you very much.